Today's talk is laziness. 99.9% of people are fucking lazy. Now, I'm not saying everybody is just completely just on their fucking ass, lazy, just slob. No. But what I mean is that most people don't try their hardest. Here's what I mean by that. You might work your ass off at work at your 9 to 5 to take care of your kids. You might work your ass off at your job or at your whatever, but you're still being lazy during your day. Like, back in the day, humans used to walk hundreds of miles. Wasn't no time to sit down and scroll TikTok. Hold on, let me get a water break. Nigga, wasn't no water break. People don't understand what true hard work is. Like 18-hour work days, no rest. Like, have you ever in your life woken up in the morning and worked for 18 hours? 0 minutes of scrolling, 0 minutes of Netflix, 0 minutes of hanging out with your loser ass fucking friend who wants to get high. 0 scrolling, looking at girls, looking at Tinder, trying to find hoes. Have you ever had a day where you genuinely in your soul tried your fucking hardest? Like, you woke up on time, boom, every second of that day, I tried my hardest. 0 scrolling, 0 weed, 0 alcohol, 0 distractions. Literally, like, focus on your business, focus on training, focus on changing the world. Like, imagine a man who wakes up with full testosterone, 0 distractions. The second you wake up, boom, get to work. 18-hour work days every day. That's the bare minimum to not be lazy. If you, and look, you might work 16 hours a day. You might try hard. But did you try your hardest? Probably not. You probably never tried your hardest in anything ever. People don't know what it truly means to work hard. Okay, I get it. You take care of your kids. You went to your 9 to 5 this morning. But that's not enough. There are 24 hours in a day. You sleep for 6. You work for 8. Dude, you have 10 more hours. What are you doing with that 10 hours? Fuck it. You sleep for 8. You work for 8. Dude, you have 8 hours in the, what do you do with that 8 hours? And then people say, bro, I want to live my, bro, but do you want to be a millionaire or not? Because if you want to be lazy and live your current situation, awesome. You have free will. Live how you want to live. But don't sit there and complain that you're broke and people got Lamborghinis and you're just sitting there broke, struggling to pay. You're lazy. The person who got that Lambo worked smart and hard. Probably worked 18-hour days. Ask that person what it took to get that Lambo. I bet you it wasn't sunshine and rainbow. I bet you it was 18-hour days. Now, I understand that you think you're working hard. Your bills are paid. You work your 9 to 5. You do construction. I understand. I've done blue-collar work myself. I know what it's like to do. I know what it's like to go outside in the hot-ass heat and build shit all day, carry shit all day. Trust me, I'm from Harrisburg, Kentucky. I've done some work. But that 8 hours of work you're doing is not, like, you can't just come home and scroll through TikTok, jack off, watch porn. Oh, I'm going to just scroll. Bro, there are people out here. I know you may not see them, but there are people out here who are working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are people who, they don't care about girls. They don't care about drugs and alcohol. I want to work. I want to be rich. If you had a live stream, imagine you had a live stream. Because I want to put this in perspective. Imagine if you had a live stream of all the 16-year-olds in the world, all the 25, anybody from 16 to age 25. Imagine if you had a live stream of all the most hardest working teenagers. I wish I could blow that goddamn fucking train up and kill everybody in that motherfucker. I wish I. Anyways, imagine if you had a live stream of all the hardest working teenagers and 20-something year olds on the planet. Like, imagine if you could just watch on Twitch how hard they're working while you're jacking off to fucking porn. They're on the computer working. building a website, talking to clients, sending emails, posting content, whatever. There are people who wake up and work 18 hours a day. Like, what don't you understand about that? There are people like myself who don't waste a second. I don't scroll. I don't care. Look, if I'm on social media, I'm producing content. If I'm watching content, it's someone like Andrew Tate, Malcolm X, anybody who wants to construct the world to get the world into a higher dimension. I never just doom scroll. Oh, look at that bitch. Look, dude, that is brain rot. You're gonna rot your brain, okay? Anytime I'm on my phone, it's to build something. I'm never just doom scrolling. Bro, you need to wake up. You are poor, your family's poor. Like, how many roaches do you gotta see crawl in your kitchen to wake up? How many roaches do you gotta see crawl in your fucking stove to wake up? You're poor. Quit being lazy. You need to work 18-hour days. Okay, you've gotten 6 hours of sleep, 7, 8 hours of sleep, awesome. And when I say work, I don't just mean money producing activities. Work to me is anything. Brushing my teeth is work. I don't particularly feel like brushing my teeth, but I know it's important for my health. It's important for my image. Dude, I look at everything as work. I gotta go brush my teeth. That's something I don't want to do that requires effort. I don't want to brush my teeth. I'm actually a lazy person. I'll go ahead and admit that right now. I'm a very lazy person, but I don't act on it. Dude, I'm so lazy. I don't even feel like oiling my scalp. I don't feel like brushing my teeth. I don't feel like getting up out of bed. I don't feel like doing most of the shit that I do. But I don't act on it. I do it anyway. I'm actually pretty lazy. I don't even feel like brushing my fucking teeth. But I do it anyways. After you get your sleep, when I say 18-hour days, that's not just money-making activities. That could be shower, eating, working out. I spend 2 or 3 hours working out every day. I've got to stretch. I've got to do rehabilitation. I've got to do cardio. I've got to do weights or push-ups or calisthenics. Like, I work out at least 2 or 3 hours a day. That's work. That is included in my 18 hours of working. So, as far as like actual business or actual income producing activities or constructiveness, maybe 12 to 14 hours. The other couple hours is gym, eating, watching an informative podcast. Basically, I don't waste a second. Like, whenever I got up today, I haven't sat there and just wait. Every single second, it's like I'm always in a rush. I'm always speed. Andrew Tate talks about this all the time. Speed. I'm not saying rush through life because it'll be sloppy. I'm just rush your projects and rush your stuff. But come on, like, it's like if I wake up in the morning and my girl don't want to go to the gym, she's lazy. Let me just rest. Slow, lazy, laggy, slow. Like, that's just too slow. I gotta go do my own workout. I you know what I mean? Like, I gotta go. Have a sense of urgency. Like, get things done fast. Whenever I say you're fucking lazy, you don't even understand what I mean. You think, I don't sit on the couch and eat Cheetos. See, whenever I say lazy, you think someone who just sits in the fucking bed all day like an actual genuine bum. Lives under his granny's money, sleeps in all day, no job, no ambition. Yeah, that's fucking lazy, but even if you're just a little lazy, you're still lazy. If I'm 1% black, am I black? Yes. So if you're 1% lazy, are you lazy? Yes. Now, do you work hard for most of your day? Yes. But are you lazy for just 10 seconds? Yes. That makes you lazy. You're not lazy unless you genuinely try your exact hardest in every fucking category possible. Now, I will say this. Humans are not robots. That's why we built robots. Humans have emotions. We have needs. We're not workhorses. So there's times where I'll get a massage from my girl and I'm meditating, I'm playing meditation music. That's I call it constructive resting. Whenever I rest, I never just doom scroll. Just dude. Even when I rest, I call it constructive resting. Even if I'm being lazy, sitting there with my girl, it's actually constructing us. Gotta have sex. You gotta procreate. How long does it take to have sex? A couple hours. I ain't no one pump chump. It's gonna take a couple hours. You know what I mean? You gotta give your girl that dick. You gotta, you know. So even if it looks like I'm being lazy, or even if it looks like I'm still, I call it constructive rest. Even when I rest, I'm constructing. I'm getting a massage. I'm meditating. I'm listening to meditation music. I'm clearing my brain. Even a computer. If you worked a computer 24 hours a day, it'd be slow, laggy, it would overheat. Unhook the computer for like a couple hours. Come back, hook it up back in, update it, reset all the history and the cache, whatever. That's a human. You work your fucking ass off all day, and then you get an hour or two to just meditate, have your girl massage you, maybe listen to an informative podcast, and maybe listen to some Rashad Jamal, Young Pharaoh, Malcolm X, Andrew Tate. So there are a couple hours in my day where it looks like I'm resting, but it's constructive resting. Even when I'm not knocking on doors, business calls, like whenever I'm chilling, I'm still getting better. I'm not just doom scrolling, watching porn, bullshitting. Even when I'm being lazy, even when I'm resting, I'm getting better. The most laziest part of my day, I'm still listening to Andrew Tate podcast. I'm listening to Malcolm X. I'm listening to Rashad Jamal or Young Pharaoh. Even when I'm resting, and even then, I'll do push-ups while watching it. Like, so you don't know what it means to truly, in your soul, work hard as you can. Let me ask you a question. If you're watching this and you're broke, today is September 12th, I'm pretty sure. Could you make $1 million by next September 12th? 1 year, 365 days. Could you make $1 million liquid? Most of you probably say, nah, that's probably too unrealistic. It's just too unrealistic. Nah, I can't make $1 million in a year. I have to do some crazy shit to get that. Okay, what if someone put a gun to your fucking daughter's head and your family was tied up in a basement and some psycho was like, if you don't make $1 million, your whole family dies? Imagine a gun in your daughter's mouth. Now would you make $1 million? Now think about it. You just said you probably couldn't make $1 million in a year. That's too unrealistic. I don't know. If someone put a gun in your daughter's mouth, could you make $1 million in a year? Nigga, you better say yes. Because yes, you could. You would. If you had a year to get rich or your daughter dies, if you had a live stream of your daughter and that psycho was in the basement with her, you wouldn't even think about scrolling no fucking TikTok. You wouldn't even get any sleep. You wouldn't even sleep. You'd be so wired up to make $1 million. Okay then. Treat it like, act like your daughter's locked up in the basement. Treat it that serious. Like, fuck, if I don't work 18 hours today, I'm gonna die. Now, there's actually, I think his name was John D. Rockefeller. He lost all of his hair. He became sick because, see, you don't want to cross that line of losing hair. Like, the richest man ever, well, the richest man ever was Mansa Musa, but the richest white man ever was John D. Rockefeller. He owned all the oil and all the oil and shit. He lost his hair, and he had a terrible life. He was so greedy and so stressed from working. He was sick at 60. He was sick and old and sick. Lost his hair, he was just, if you look at pictures, he was like a sick old man because he was so stressed about becoming the richest man ever. So don't go that far. And one of the other richest men in history, he was the opposite. He kind of chilled off. After he made his couple billion, he was like, dude, I wouldn't work past the age of 30. I wouldn't work more than 2 hours past the age of 30. So you want to work hard and not be lazy, but don't stress yourself and like you're gonna die. You're gonna have a heart attack. Chill out. All I'm asking you to do is just not be lazy. I'm not asking you to work 18 hours a day. I'm not asking you to be Andrew Tate level, Elon Musk level work ethic, but just stop bro, stop doom scrolling, stop watching porn, stop watching, and I understand, maybe a couple of days out of the month, you're in one of those moods, watch some old YouTube, like, I used to watch Dashy Games. I'll watch some 2015 Black Ops 3 Zombies video, or 2015, 16 Black Ops 3 Zombies videos. I love watching old gameplay, old Zombies clips, Dashy Games, old gameplay. So every once in a blue moon, I'll watch some shit that's not constructing me. But I guarantee you it's rare as hell. You know, like, I'm not, like, every day watching that YouTube shit. Come on. But a couple days out of the month, I understand. There's going to be a day where you watch a couple hours of YouTube. I understand. We're humans. But 99.9% of your time should be spent fucking working. How can you genuinely want to become a millionaire and change the planet if you're not working 18 hours a day? You think Malcolm X was bullshitting? You think Malcolm X would wake up and, oh, let me just be lazy? No, they're like people like Andrew Tate, Malcolm X, Young Pharaoh, Rashad Jamal, etc. These people aren't lazy. They are working. Even live streamers, okay, they're lazy, but they put up their camera and they bought the camera and bought the fucking equipment, and they're making videos. What are you doing? You're just consuming like a zombie. This type of content is the only content you should watch. Maybe a couple days a month you watch some bullshit. I do. I watch Super Smash Bros. Nintendo. See, I'm weird. I like watching old shit, like Nintendo 64, the old Smash Brothers. I'll watch gameplay of that. You know, maybe one day I'll get I lost my Nintendo 64, so I'll get a new one and play that old game. I would love to sit there for a couple hours and just play Smash Bros, the old Smash Bros. So every once in a blue moon, have fun, but you're gonna have to fight that lazy demon. You're gonna have to work. It sucks. I know it sucks. But it's not gonna suck when you're in a fucking Bugatti driving down Dubai and your family's retired. It's not gonna suck then. It ain't like you're working 18 hours a day just to be broke. No, one day when you wake up, you'll be rich and you'll have the life you want. It's just those countless 18-hour days. Then eventually you'll have, it ain't like you work 18 hours a day and you'll be in the same position a year from now. No. If you set a 1-year goal, and I'm going to end on this. If you set a 1-year goal, I think today's September 12th. From September 12th until September 12th, 1 year from now, 365 days from now, 18-hour days, drinking water, no smoking, no drinking, you know what I'm saying, eating healthy, intermittent fasting, only eat 1 meal a day, you know, and you work 18 hours a day, there is no way in hell that you'll be in the same position as you was last year. I'm not saying you're going to have a Bugatti. I'm not saying you're going to be a fucking multi-millionaire, which is very possible. It's 2024. It's going to be 2025. You can definitely make $1 million in 1 year. But even worst case scenario, you grind your fucking ass off for 1 year. 1 year challenge. No smoking, no drinking, no scrolling. Every once in a blue moon, you watch YouTube, like old gameplays. I'm guilty of it. 1 year of 18-hour days, no days off, grinding your hardest, and when you do rest, you're stretching your body, you're getting massage, you're constructive resting. 1 year of taking this shit fucking serious. You will not be in the same position you was last year. You will grow. Fred Clintonn out, man.